Is quantum computing a threat to Bitcoin? How, why, and when? This is what we are going to discuss in this new episode. Before diving into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our weekly blockchain newsletter by visiting faun.dev/join. First, let's define what quantum computing is, in simple terms. Quantum computing is a way of using special properties of particles, such as superposition and entanglement, to process information. This technology is considered highly advanced and potentially disruptive, as it can solve problems that classical computers cannot. What a regular computer can do in thousands, probably millions of years, can be done in minutes with quantum computers. The question is, what does this mean for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? The answer lies in the way Bitcoin, like many other cryptocurrencies, relies on complex mathematical algorithms to secure its network and validate transactions. Blockchain is a linked body of data made up of units called blocks. Each block contains information about a transaction, such as a date and time, total value, buyer and seller, and a unique identifying code. These entries are strung together in chronological order, creating a digital chain of blocks. Once a block is added to the blockchain, it becomes accessible to anyone who wishes to view it, acting as a decentralized ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions. The mechanism of adding new verified blocks to the chain relies on some algorithms called hash functions. These functions were built to be, at the same time, difficult to solve and easy to verify. This ensures that only authorized users can add new blocks to the blockchain. Bitcoin uses SHA-256 as its hashing algorithm, and it is nearly impossible for computers to break it, simply because it is not an injective function. Therefore, it cannot be reversed. However, if we assume that we need to do it, a computer should be able to find the input that creates the hash, and this could take an eternity. At the same time, the hash may not be the initial value, it could be some other value that has a matching hash. This makes the problem even harder. Quantum computers, on the other hand, are capable of solving hash functions much faster than classical computers. A quantum computer is a type of computer that takes advantage of the behavior of particles at the smallest level, called quantum mechanics. This type of computer uses a quantum bit called qubit, and it is essentially what makes quantum computers so fast. The more qubits a quantum computer can handle, the faster it can process information. This means that, if a quantum computer were used to mine Bitcoin, it could compute and solve the hash functions at a much faster rate and with greater efficiency. A potential consequence of this is that a few miners with quantum capabilities could control the majority of the Bitcoin network, which could compromise its decentralized structure. Today, one of the record-breaking quantum computers has 127 qubits. At the same time, scientists from the University of Sussex have estimated that only quantum computer with 13 to 300 million qubits can break SHA-256 in 24 hours. Based on this information, we can infer that quantum computers need to be around 1 million times larger than their current size to break the SHA-256 algorithm that secures Bitcoin. However, Mark Webber, one of these researchers, stated that quantum computing technologies are scaling quickly with regular breakthroughs affecting such estimates and making them a very possible scenario within the next 10 years. It is impossible to predict the future, but we can reasonably conclude that quantum computers will not be able to compute Bitcoin hash functions within the next 10 years. But what happens in 10 years to the blockchain? The good news is that many organizations are working on quantum-resistant cryptographic algorithms. The NIST has even announced its first 4 algorithms that resist quantum attacks. The other good news is that Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, has enabled Bitcoin's blockchain to be upgraded. That was a new episode of 5 Minutes Blockchain. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with your friends. See you tomorrow.